sensation Lamar Odom for Los Angeles, and Odom has it. Nice. Oh, my. 8-2 LA. 6 on the shot clock. Odom going to fire a 31st. Bingo! He has it. 15 rebounds. Nice. Oh, another glimpse of the future.
Taking it to the basket, trying to lay up. It went in. Grant Hill heard the whistle, threw it up, it went in. A chance now for the three-point play. Nato picks up his third foul. Boy, that's pretty good, huh?
That's too good. He was going to pass that ball into Wendell.
A bizarre incident in Dallas where Mavericks coach Don Nelson took after Utah Jazz star Karl Malone. Nelson had been ejected for arguing a call and then turned his anger on Malone. As you saw, the two had to be separated and Nelson had to be escorted from the arena, sparing him from seeing another frustrating loss for his lowly Mavericks.
The lob. The fans got what they wanted.
The pass.
Pete Chilcutt will come in. Taylor will come out.
How does he do this? I'm sorry.
The fans are loving.
Steve Francis diesmal mit Traffic Dunk.
Francis turns the corner. Oh! Steve Francis over to Heidi White. That was a little extra oomph on the ball.
And a flush.
Good, Don.
Grant against McClain. That'll be easy. Skies and jams.
And watch this wonderful move by Grant Hill. Boy, is that super or what? And how about the strength?
Here's the spin.
Look at that. Crosses over.
Brent starts his move, lost the handle, pops it up right to Jason Williams. Williams crosses over, loses Gary, drives into the lane, arcs the high one out the window, up and in. What a move by Jason Williams.
Well, you know, we haven't seen a lot of this young man, exception of the preseason and this short season. But what I'm seeing right here is a guy that's not afraid to play against anybody.
Jason Kidd does so many things well, and see who gets his tap now.
Well, Francis can jump, even though he's shorter than Jason.
He's 6'3", Kidd 6'4", and he got it after Kidd had missed it. Hey, wait a minute, you're going the wrong way. Oh, my word. John Marion almost scored a basket for the other guys.
And that's what rookies do. Rookies get excited, and they bounce. That was a great play. And crowd is in a roar. Ball is tipped by Francis. And he goes up, and he just at the last second, because that was going to be a super duper stuff.
Oh.
Well, his jumper is no good. Dances around on top of the glass. Vince Carter has it. Carter now. Nice move on Celestin. And the finish.
Are you kidding me? I think that'll make the highlight reels tonight, John. Look at this. Look at this crossover. See ya. Between the legs. Wow.
Vince there.
Jamison from deep.
You got the numbers. They have it.
Jamison down the lane.
December 6th, in the year 2000, 15 years ago to this very day, Antoine Jamison scored 51 points with the Warriors hosting the Lakers in Oakland. This after being only days removed from another 51-point game that he had against Seattle. To add to the story, Kobe Bryant also scored 51 points in this game, marking the first time that two players had reached the 50-point plateau in a game since 1962, when it was Wilt Chamberlain and Elgin Baylor each scoring over 50. This game would go to overtime where the Warriors beat the Lakers 125-122. December 6th, 2000, where 51 was the number of the day. For Warriors TV, I'm Lawrence Scott.
51-point game!
Stockton hit that three, and then the Lakers. O'Neal with the emphatic rejection.
You think you might have some daylight to put the ball up. Shaq comes from the weak side, sends it into about the fourth row of the stands.
Cole's in and out, but Henderson there short. But Dumbo gathers his steps. Atlanta with 12 points in the paint early. Make that 14. Equal the jumper, good.
Wow. Dikembe looked him off with a little ball fake.
Ryder has it drop off. Rebound Dikembe, the slam counted, the foul. Deke another rebound. His 24th. Henderson down the lane, but he missed the dunk. Dikembe powers up and banks it. Dikembe Mutombo absolutely overpowered the Minnesota Timberwolves. 27 points, 29 rebounds.
What a night for Dikembe Mutombo.
Bulls coach 2 years ago. He knew it would be an emotional night as the Lakers blew into the Windy City. The standing O and a lot of love for Phil. And then early on,
We recognize that guy.
Kobe playing the passing lane and living deliciously. Lakers up by 4 early, but then it was all about the Bulls. Hey, who says Shaquille O'Neal has a rotator cuff problem? Shaq with the big jam. He had 29 points. Lakers down 3 at the half. Derek Fisher, the oops upside your head to Kobe. Phil Jackson digging the seam. Lakers up 1 after 3. Will Purdue, thug life. He wrestles Shaq to the ground, and Shaq looks up and then says, oh, it's Will Purdue. I'm not going to trip out. Phil Jackson obviously doesn't want his star to get ejected. He chills, and later, Shaq hooks up Rick Fox. Fox misses. Kobe bouncing. Bryant had 21 as Jackson's Lakers win in front of the fans, and Phil, they still love you. The win is the Lakers' first in Chicago since March of '95, and how about the daddy? He hit 11 of his 12 free throw attempts as the Lakers overcame their horrible start, and Phil got a handle on his emotions.
Thank God for all the photographers. I couldn't see any of the people. You know, there were a lot of them out there, but it was a warm welcome, very friendly welcome. And the pregame ceremony, I thanked the Bulls for not doing anything extraordinary. I might have broken down and cried.
Phil is just very sharp on what he does, and his philosophy is very strong, and teams aren't used to seeing us play that way.
Jackson is one of the many former Bulls that has had a happy return to the United Center. It's Michael's turn, sort of, when the Wizards arrive in the United Center on April the 13th. More hoops.
Just got to keep your eyes open. Don't go to the concession stands till halftime.
All right, I want behind the back off the elbow pass sometime.
I don't know. I might not be able to do that.
The sophomore's out on the move. Williams in the middle. Behind the back to the Prince. Down the lane. He drew the foul. A beautiful pass by Jason Williams. You know, he showed that ball behind the back, and then with the other hand, popped it to him.
Oh, yeah. Amazing.
Popped it off his elbow.
Amazing dexterity and ball control.
Now, they do say that this is fun, but you also, as a point guard, have to get everybody touches. Is that going to be tough?
No, not for me, because I like to get these guys been telling me they want to shoot all the balls. I'll let them. I might shoot 1 or 2.
Misses from the corner. And we're going to check the score as Kobo David the Prince driving in.
All the great passers, they know where the trailer is.
Yes. A beautiful pass by Jason Williams.
That brings the fans to the feet. Jason Williams is really spectacular, and that play, I think, was very well mastered. Very well done.
This is the height that each player reaches when dunking. Oh, Steve Francis answering Tracy McGrady. Wow.
I like it so far.
Francis. Oh, again. It appeared that the bounce was behind his head, but able to save it and put it home. All right, here's Francis with his first.
Not good enough, pretty good dunk, but that wasn't as good as the one he bounced and did that.
See, Tracy McGrady with a 45, Steve Francis with a 43.
You got big numbers with that one, big numbers.
That's awesome.
All right, here is Vince Carter with his first stop.
Let's go home! Let's go home, ladies and gentlemen! Let's go home! Let's go home! Let's go home!
Carter with his first on the final round.
Ladies, wait, timeout. Can I take a timeout?
Have we ever seen that before?
Can I take a timeout?
Vince Carter racked up a score of 98 to win the NBA.com Slam Dunk 2000 championship.
Now you guard that. Now you tell me how you can possibly defend that.
That might be classified as unstoppable.
Alley-oop. Jason Kidd and Shaquille O'Neal. Kidd flips it up and Tim Duncan. And Carter from Iverson.
Nobody willing to get his way.
Beautiful move from Grant Hill. Ray Allen getting his feet wet in his initial All-Star game.
Just doing it all here for Phil Jackson.
The co-MVPs of the 2000 All-Star Game are Tim Duncan and Shaquille O'Neal. Congratulations.
Where, see, you didn't do this, you didn't do that. Just like at the beginning of the second quarter here, he had a pass, nobody rotated over.
Carter for three.
And I'm guarding Hardaway. You got to come back to me at the other end. I got to do some damage on this guy and get him down. Carter over the top. Point game, and it's going to be Carter that's going to have to start bringing him back. Whoa!
Oh, with a spin, the 360.
Many times, and that.
Oakley gives it up to McGrady. Oh!
Up and closes out the third quarter of play, and they make it difficult for Treating the ball, 13 on the clock.
Here they get it to number 50. Quick double team. Gugliotta and Kidd knocked away, and then he puts it in. Somehow Carter recovered, and he has 51 points. Career high.
On the front court. Lakers trailing by 7. Ball into Shaq. Now they trail by 5. A little hook shot. Shaq go to the dribble. Pivots underneath. Puts it up. And blocking the shot in the lid. And it went back from Avent. Fisher throws it up the front court. The clock. 3 on 2 advantage now. Horry comes all the way into the Shaq.
Slam dunk.
Is allowed to pass.
Slam dunk. Standing ovation. Beautiful play.
Pass under the Shaq, slam dunk. Long lead to Shaq, he's got it, he's getting it up, put it in. Kobe underneath, gives to Shaq. Shaq slam dunk, 61 points.
Happy birthday, big fella.
Look at that bench, they love him, and well they should. Shaq backs in, turns, shoots, 8-foot jumper, and his birthday is good. That's his first birthday basket, 15-9.
And he won't be his last.
Fisher in the shot. Now lay it up and blow it. Get it back, slam it.
Oh, big fella, don't do him like that.
Joe Safety, I want to say hi. Pass under to Shaq, and Shaq scores on the assist from Fox. 9:51 to play. For long lead to Shaq. He's got it. He's getting it up. Put it in. Shaq has got 52. His career high is 53. Look at Joe. Look at a chance to get it back to Shaq. Kobe underneath, gives to Shaq. Shaq slammed it. 61 points.
Happy birthday, big fella.
Guarded by Avent, 6'9". Shaq backs in, turns, shoots, 8-foot jumper, and his birth 15-9. Pass into Shaq. He's under the basket. He puts it up, finger rolls it in. Lakers trailing by 7. Ball into Shaq. Now they trail by 5. A little within 3. 31-28 is the score. And the ball into Shaq. He's underneath. He backs it up to Shaq O'Neal. That's the only place they're going. He lays it up and lays it in. Fisher into Shaq. Good position. Now lay it up and blow it. Get it back. Slam it. Shaq go to the dribble. Pivots underneath. Puts it up. And blocking the shot in the lid. And it went to advantage now. Horry comes all the way under the Shaq. And
that's the first time the Lakers have punished the full court press.
Shaq's there. Got it. Scores it. The ball in the bounce pass to Kobe. Long pass all the way to Shaq. Slam dunk. Very bad transition defensively by the Clips. Pass under the Shaq, slam to Rice, but very poor defense. Ball into Shaq, lays it up. He's only, as we've said before, 6'9" or 10. In low, Shaq there, puts it up on his birthday and rebounds to Shaw. There goes Green, there goes Kobe. Kobe slam, basket counts.
520 pounds stretching out and saying, catch me if you can. And a bad foul that time by Pete Chilcutt, giving the Lakers Shaquille O'Neal a chance at a three-point play.
The ball comes over to AC, touch pass to Shaw, under the shot, slammed here, and didn't quite get the angle he needed to make the bank shot. Shaq turns, 8-foot jumper, 46 points. Or he bounced under to Shaq, he's there, he's got it, he needs 10:51 to play for a long lead to Shaq, he's got it, he's got enough, put it in. Shaq is 53, he's allowed to pass, slam dunk, standing ovation, beautiful play, slam dunk, 54 points, career high for the MVP of the year.
I'd take him out now, Jake.
Sure need him. Shaq's got it underneath, slam dunk. That's 59. Yeah, they're going to leave him in first. They'll get a chance to get it back to Shaq. Kobe underneath, gives to Shaq. Shaq slam dunk.
Oh, man.
61 points. Outside jumper, no. They'll get a chance to get it back to Shaq. Kobe underneath, gives to Shaq. Shaq slam dunk.
Oh, man.
61 points. Outside jumper, no good. Rebound to Shaq. Shaq's got 21. He's dribbling the ball. He knows what's going on in his 28th birthday. Under to Kobe. Shaq gets the assist, and Kobe makes a spectacular underneath. 117-97. He's dribbling the ball. He knows what's going on in his 28th birthday. Under to Kobe. Shaq gets the assist, and Kobe makes a spectacular underneath. 117-97.
Your face after this kind of a game. He's just so happy to win. Oh, man. Giddy up in your step, baby.
You have to go back to the 83-84 season, of course, when the Rockets had 14 wins. Right?
Troy Hudson turning round and round like a man. Giddy up in your step, baby.
You have to go back to the 83-84 season, of course, when the Rockets had 14 wins. Right?
Shaquille O'Neal, though it defies logic, has improved defensively. His blocks are up, his rebounds are up.
Now you guard that. Now you tell me how you can possibly defend that.
That might be classified as unstoppable.
Reverse layup, no. Slam dunk, Shaq, yes. Shaq against Thomas. He'll back them in. He backs him in, scores easily. Shaq turns and makes an 8-foot right-hand jumper at the baseline. Right, take him inside, slam dunk. Yeah, lob it to Shaq. Beautiful play. Harper and Shaq.
The basket support is still shaking.
Inside they go to Orlando. Kevin volleyballs the attempt. On the run. Jason Kidd to the hoop, goes up and under with a pretty reverse move.
Hit that three, and then the Lakers. O'Neal with the emphatic rejection.
To Gary Payton, he has Sura on his back. Pump fakes, goes baseline, puts his left to right hand, and lays it up and in.
They won't run it. They won't take it. Garnett instead.
Oh, yeah. Good ball by Phipps on his shot. Just call a timeout. He's going to be rewarded at the other end.
And Gary right now unstoppable, taking it right to the cup.
The driving kick. There's the drive, the kick. Tim Duncan splits the defense and jams him with the left hand.
The underneath gives the shot. Shaq slam dunk. Oh, man. 61 points.
To guard Kobe, that's a tough matchup for them. Shaquille O'Neal, 80% of their offense on second shots.
Shaq to the left hand. O'Neal recovers it and scores.
I'm hearing Shaq wanted it in the post so he could get it back.
He leans in and scores. O'Neal.
And eventually some of those shots are going to be missed.
O'Neal again. 2 more points. Kobe into Shaq. 8 points to the bench. Here's O'Neal.
And the Lakers off the bench has been held at 2 in this one. O'Neal has 30. Now Pollard trying to contend with him and against him at the other end of the floor. The lob for O'Neal from Harper.
How good has Shaquille O'Neal been this year, Bob? We kind that break your heart. These are the demoralizing kind. Not only does he dunk the ball over you, he's sort of
not over the limit. No shots for O'Neal, so he hits a field.
Out in front to Kobe. One bounce dribble, 20-foot jumper. That's good. Kobe will shoot a 3. No. Dribble down the middle. Yes. Underneath. Lay it up with a finger. Stutter step. Comes underneath. Reverse out. Here's the ball out to Kobe. 20-footer by the kid. That's good. Go out there. He is something. Down the middle he comes. Underneath he goes and scoops it up and in. The transition game speed-wise is no contact. 40 seconds left in the period. Kobe in deep. Goes to the base. 17-footer. That's good. Over his back. He comes down with a pass underneath. Slam. Dunking. Up on Stepanovic. Dribbles around him. Stop. 12-footer. Oh, he hit it. Kobe. Kobe to the dribble. Down the middle. In deep. All the way. Throws it up and in. Basket count. Foul. Kobe. That gives him 34. Career high is 38. In and out. No rebound is out. Fox on it. Drops it. Kobe's got it. Slam dunk. And Kobe got it and scored. Kobe gets a new career high.
Side. Bryant the rebound. But we're inside 45 seconds. Kobe before the shot.
Are you kidding?
Which he swishes anyway. There's a whistle.
Are you kidding me? Kobe Bryant split 2 guys. Jason Williams very upset, thought he got fouled on the other end. You see Rick Adelman trying to keep him calm down. But watch Kobe Bryant here in the open court. Watch this play. Behind the back, splits 2 defenders. Guy comes in behind him again, crosses over and gets
2 points. He's got 4 points already tonight.
And 5 rebounds. Here's Payton.
For the center for Utah.
Final seconds of the first quarter. Knocked away, loose, retrieved. Payton will try to beat the buzzer with the breakaway. And does!
Yes, he is. He wants to beat this Utah Jazz. They didn't want him back from last year. He felt like he was an important part.
Guy sure is competitive. Look at this. I mean, this is about the 5th steal that he's made in the ball game.
Barry slashing inside.
And Stockton is a surgeon. I mean, he's been here. He understands all this.
As is
the little mental things they do in the game, not the obvious things, the long jump shots going in.
Attack rejected by Foster. Down court for Lewis. 2-on-1. Oh!
Going.
So again, the 2 T's, one on the player and one on the coach. And here's Payton. Off balance was Lewis of Seattle.
Great hustle play on Lewis's part.
It's Payton for 3. Gary Payton.
All right, here we go. 12.6. Blazers don't have a timeout. They had to beat the 5-second count to inbound the basketball. Scotty's going to crank a 3. It's through! Pippen, a big-time 3.
Miller and Best in the backcourt. Davis, McKee, and Rose up front. It counts and the foul.
Reggie Miller really asserting himself right now. Coming up to go to the foul line. On the baseline, Williams rotating over, but Reggie just gets it up over the top of Williams' hand. They'll find open shooters.
Miller with the shot clock running down goes Glass. Miller posting on Casella, went down, and Miller hits again.
They are going to the same play. East advantage just wants to turn and shoot over the top of Miller.
Again, the matchup. Thomas defending on Miller. They clear it out. Reggie for 3. Yes!
I still wish Chris would be a little bit more aggressive. He doesn't need to settle without even putting any pressure on AC.
Kobe Bryant and the Los Angeles Lakers with 6:52 to play in the first quarter lead the Sacramento Kings 14-10 in game to rebound. The Lakers are +4 in rebounding. Kobe Bryant the other way. And he's had 2 outstanding moves. This will be a foul. He'll bring you right out of your chair.
Nick Anderson just can't guard Kobe. That's 3 times he's just blown right by him.
Green picked up by O'Neal. 3-on-1.
Back dribbling the ball up the court. Every big man's dream is to be the point guard on a fast defense on the switch out.
Kobe Bryant with 3 to shoot with a 3 from out.
But you can see Sacramento's defense has picked up.
If I was John Sally, I wouldn't like that statement. You mean John can't post up there?
Tonight. Danny, I know you were a pretty good three-point shooter in your day at BYU and Boston and Sacramento and Portland, but this has got to really wow you even with your great credentials. He just turnovers in the last 2 trips down the floor. Here's Kobe Bryant, who's been chewing up the Sacramento Kobe Bryant. Sacramento got back on defense, but they were not stopped. And here comes Harper. Back to Kobe, thinking about 3. Cover! By Shaq, across the lane goes Harper, flips it over to Kobe. Kobe Bryant, good shot. Here comes Shaq. Back to Kobe, fakes the pass, charge inside. Brian Shaw to Kobe Bryant, cashing the defense with a 15-footer.
Glenn Rice on the line to O'Neal. And the pass. 15 points. O'Neal, jumper over Sabonis.
That's a tough shot, Sabonis.
Harper, left alone for 3. O'Neal on the offensive glass, powers it home.
And that's the toughest part.
Back underneath, in an emphatic fashion, O'Neal left all alone. Shaq grabs the rebound. Again. Let alone against Shaq. Here it comes, and there it goes. Kobe with Bonzi Wells on him. In deep to Shaq against Grant, and forget about it. Here's O'Neal against Grant. Wallace arrives with the help, but they can't do anything about it. But not enough to get teed up.
Let's think about now the power forward position for the Lakers. We said that the Blazers had to win that convincingly. AC Green and Ori already have 10 points combined. That's bad for the Blazers. He did get the... Harry got his technical.
And it was called on Wallace from the bench. Pippen to Wallace. Knocked away. Wallace got it back. Scores, plus a foul.
Now, Rasheed Wallace is going to have to be very careful. Ron Garrettson...
It had been building up to this. Rasheed Wallace has been tossed. Listen to Ron Garrettson. He'll explain the reason why.
Timeout, LA. Whack! Get out! Get away from me, Steve. Get away from me, Steve. He didn't say a word. Technical foul, Wallace. He's gone. No, not right. I asked him 3 times to stop staring at me to try to intimidate me. I'm done. He's gone. I asked him. I told him. I have already told Mike twice before to have him stop staring to try to intimidate me. He did it again. He's gone.
And now, on your feet, time to greet the home team. Celebrating their 40th year in Southern California. 36th year in the playoffs with 6 NBA World Championships. Your Los Angeles Lakers. Number 41, 6'8", in his 11th year out of Michigan, Glenn Rice. Uniforms number 45, 6'9", in his 15th season from Oregon State, the Iron Man, AC Green. At one guard, number 4, 6'6", in his 14th campaign from Miami of Ohio, Ron Harper. The other guard, number 8, 6'7", in his 4th season from Laurel Marion High School, Kobe Bryant. Number 34, 7'1", in his 8th year from LSU, Shaquille O'Neal. Head coach of the Lakers, Phil Jackson.
Both Ahmad Rashad and Jim Gray are here for reports. Let's start with Ahmad.
All right, thanks, Bob. I talked to Ron Harper before the game, and Ron said that his team was in great shape, feeling very good. He said the entire season, Phil Jackson has told him this is the reason we want to play the season, so we can be in this situation right now, home court advantage, 7th game. Ron also told me that he got a very inspirational phone call this morning at 9 o'clock from Michael Jordan.
Their home floor. Rasheed Wallace out further on the floor than usual against AC Green. The turnaround is there. Stoudemire Wallace, and this time Rasheed Wallace is open. Rasheed Wallace got the bounce.
Finished by Wallace.
Rasheed Wallace with Horry leaning on him. Tough. Cross court to Greg Anthony. He finds Wallace for 3. That
championship days. You get very few opportunities in your life to make it happen for you in one day. This is it right now, Rasheed Wallace.
Sabonis. 5 seconds to shoot. They got it deep to Wallace to end their drive.
Champions are made of that ability to respond. It's all right on the line for Portland now.
They're looking for a 3.
And it's Rasheed Wallace from about 5 feet. And he gets his 4th foul.
I don't think you go to the hacker shot. Portland is playing too well. Just keep the heat on. Make them have to come up with big shots every single time.
Out to Shaw. They get it deep to Shaq. On off days, getting his team to believe. That slam down emphatic finally cools off from out there, but Horry grabs the rebound. His 3.
And a real toll.
Shaquille O'Neal taking a toll too. Kobe Bryant makes it a 3-point.
Forget the fadeaway jumpers. Forget the double clutches.
Brian Grant. Shaw. Ties it at 75. Sabonis. The Lakers take the lead. It's Kobe again. That's 3 timeouts left. The Lakers have 2. Bryant to Shaq. Portland has 3 timeouts left. The Lakers have 2. Bryant to Shaq. Back from the brink of elimination to the brink of the NBA Finals.
Shaq waited as long as he possibly could on the day. Finally, the back-cut lob, the athleticism, the exuberance. That's why he's the MVP. That's what the MVP's all about.
Portland has 3 timeouts left. The Lakers have 2. Bryant to Shaq.
That's why he's the MVP. That's what the MVP's all about.
That's it. I'm not sure if the Lakers won as much as they escaped, but they showed heart, down 16, a huge comeback in the 4th quarter.
Going to be that perfect here tonight.
Reggie Miller and one.
Everyone was saying this is not a team with a lot of heart, and tonight, Childs and early on, and Charlie Ward.
Reggie Miller got away from 3 well now.
Yeah, but it helps when a team starts to stand and only play from the perimeter.
Reggie's half and did nothing to quelch the speculation about the Knicks better or worse with Patrick Ewing.
And there's Reggie Miller. Looked like he was going to continue. Here's Best back to Miller. Open 3. Reggie Miller got it. Miller.
Childs got 4 fouls.
And Miller shoots at 3. Reggie Miller. We called for a Miller explosion at the end.
Andy has done very little tonight. Same for Larry Johnson.
Miller for 3. Late to shoot. Miller against Sprewell. Steps back and delivers another 3. Reggie Miller with another dash.
6 on the shot clock. Reggie defending. Kobe finds Shaq. He powers up for the dunk. Plus the foul.
Now see, Rick Smith made a mistake there. Reggie flops back to take the foul. And you will not stop this.
Shaw lobs it for Shaq, who finishes it, and they tack on the foul. When Ryan, no way that shot was going to see the rim. O'Neal, turn around, got it.
Came back.
back and played tonight, it would have swelled over tonight and probably wouldn't play Game 3 in Indiana or possibly Game 5.
Harper looking for Shaq. They get it deep to him, and there's no way in the world that Perkins can contend with that. Best wasn't directly beneath him. Otherwise, they'd be scraping him off the court with a spatula. O'Neal scores against 2 defenders. He has 32.
Sometimes I feel that he is me. If I was a guard, that's how I would want to be. Boom, boom, boom. Sometimes I feel that I can move. If I could be like Cole, I wanna be. If I could be like Cole.
And the layup line, he did not shoot any layups. I asked him about that. He said, well, I did that on purpose because I'm saving it for the game. He shot all jump shots, so he's going to drive to the basket once the game starts.
Bryant hits over Jackson. That's best.
And that's been a great matchup.
Kobe Bryant. McKee out. Smits and Dale Davis back in. Kobe Bryant with the jumper. Bryant hits over Jackson. Up against Best.
And that's been a great matchup.
Kobe Bryant. That's his second. Perkins and McKee out. Smits and Dale Davis back in. Kobe Bryant with the jumper. Smits had it knocked away, and Kobe Bryant takes it for LA. Kobe with a great feed to O'Neal. A little wraparound backhand flip.
And this is a timing play, and it's also a confidence play that when you've got a sprained ankle, you can leave your feet in traffic and find your partner, Shaquille O'Neal, underneath the basket. That's just a great wraparound pass and a powerful finish.
And Bryant accelerating to the baseline and hitting the jump.
You see Kobe here as he goes to the basket. Now that's his left ankle that he has to plant when he's going that direction.
2 minutes of the second half. Indiana by 5. Kobe Bryant cuts it to AC Green looking for Bryant, but Jackson has pushed him far from the basket. Doesn't take him long to get into the lane and hangs it. Charging foul. Here's Kobe driving past Miller.
That was quick, and that was powerful with a finish.
Kobe spinning into the paint. Another.
Chicago's old play for Michael Jordan. Kobe doesn't look too bad running in it, but they open the floor up once again. He's got the whole middle there to work with. No help defense, a little spin move, gathers himself and knocks in the open jump.
Kobe Bryant has an answer.
5 fouls. The Pacers do not want to foul here and put Kobe on the line.
Kobe fires the jumper for Rick Smits. In 18 minutes on the floor. Kobe between 2 defenders. Shaking on Miller. And hitting a 2-point basket. He was just inside the line. The Laker lead is 3 again.
But look at Reggie Miller squaring him up. These 2 guys played one-on-one all summer in L.A. Kobe takes it between his legs. He pulls it back. Hits the jumper and then sort of gives it, take your time, everything's cool. The lead, and Kobe is going to go to work again.
Here he is over Jackson. Bryant accelerating to the baseline and hitting the jumper.
You see Kobe here as he goes to the basket. Now that's his left ankle that he has to plant when he's going that direction.
2 minutes of the second half. Indiana by 5. Kobe Bryant, but Jackson has pushed him far from the basket. Doesn't take him long to get into the lane. Here's Kobe driving past Miller. Kobe spinning into the paint. Another tough hoop.
Chicago's old play for Michael Jordan. Kobe doesn't look too bad running in it, but they open the floor up once again. He's got the whole middle there to work with. No help defense.
Kobe Bryant.
Out here and put Kobe on the line.
Kobe fires the jumper and gives LA the lead. Kobe between 2 defenders. Shaking on Miller. And hitting a 2-point basket. He was just inside the line.
Reggie Miller squaring him up. These 2 guys played one-on-one all summer in L.A. Kobe takes it between his legs. He pulls it back. Hits the jumper and then sort of gives it, take your time, everything's cool. I'm not going to let us lose.
Shaking on Miller. and hitting a two-point basket. He was just inside the line. The Laker lead is 3 again.
Kobe is going to go to work again.
Here he is over Jackson. How good is this kid? Miller hands it inside to Crozier. 14 on the shot. Here he is over Jackson. How good is this kid? Shaw running one-hander. Followed in by Kobe Bryant.
Again, offensive rebounds.
Buck. Shaw running one-hander. Followed in by Kobe Bryant.
2 second shots in a row. You go to the basket. Brian Shaw, tough shot. And who is there? Kobe Bryant over the shoulder for the follow-up. It was first Brian Shaw with an offensive rebound. This time, Kobe Bryant. Shaquille O'Neal is on the bench. He loves it. The Lakers up 3. 5.9 seconds to go in the game.
Timeout, advance the ball to midcourt. Into Bryant. He's expecting them to foul him. They take a while to do it. They let 3 seconds go off the clock.
As soon as he caught the ball, he should have been fouled. And if he makes one free throw, the game is over, basically, because what happens, Bob, even if you shoot a 3, you catch it while the ball is in the air, the clock will go off. They're one free throw away right now from being the champions.
If he misses them both, the Pacers have a timeout left. That's not going to happen.
Remember yesterday we spoke to Kobe Bryant, and I asked him, I said, Kobe, you're a dreamer. And he said, yes, and I'm going to dream that I'm going to be holding that trophy tomorrow night. And it looks like he's going to get his wish.
In 2.5 seconds, it appears he will. The Pacers, struggling to the last, use their last timeout. But no one has ever designed a 5-point play that happens in 2.5 seconds.
You know, Bob, what was amazing is everybody talked about that it was only a formality that whoever came out of the West was going to be the champion. Well, I will tell you this, the Indiana Pacers have played tremendous basketball.
Jackson looking to throw it in against Shaq. Reggie turns and pumps it up off the rim, and the Lakers are the 2000 NBA champions.
Stay organized and look at that line. Yep, Shawshank right there.
There's your Shawshank redemption.
They do that as well as anybody in the NBA.
Who takes it in deep, and you can't stop that. Rick Fox in the front court.
Yeah,
to O'Neal, who now has 33. Deep to O'Neal. He has 37 points. Harper looking for Shaq. They get it deep to him, and there's no way in the world that Perkins can contend with that. O'Neal over Crozier for the rebound. He powers back up and scores. Shaq on the offensive glass with the dunk. 3 seconds to shoot. Shaq will. How big might this be? Shaq volleyballs it to keep it alive. Against Shaq, who blocked it. The lead back to 8. Robert Horry to Shaq.